Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here, right out of the shower, so fresh and so clean, to talk to you guys about Prometheus, which I saw last night. And if you know anything about anything, you know that Prometheus started out as an Alien prequel. However, Ridley Scott was quoted saying that it's no longer an Alien prequel, but it's got some alien elements in it. Of course, if you saw the trailers, some of the later trailers for the film, you recognized quite a bit of stuff as far as spacecraft and the Traveler, and from the original Alien. And in like the last trailer that I saw, there was Michael Fassbender's character saying, "I didn't know you had it inside you," with a cut to someone with something wiggly coming out of their stomach. So yeah, definitely looked like there was some alien elements definitely in there. The movie creates a really interesting premise right off the start about these this space crew. It's 70-something years in the future, and they're going out to explore this faraway galaxy in the hopes of discovering the origins of man, the creators of man. And that was a really interesting premise that went through about half the movie. A lot of interesting discussions about creation and Darwinism and evolution and stuff like that. Then that whole plot kind of just went by the wayside, and it became sort of a sci-fi thriller at that point. And I just want to say I enjoyed the movie. I liked the movie. Was it everything that I thought it would be or could be or should have been? No, it's not. The movie looks beautiful. Of course, it's Ridley Scott. The cinematographer is a very well-known cinematographer. I think he shot, he shot the Batman movies for Christopher Nolan and Inception. So the movie just looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. There's a lot of interesting things in it. Like I said, not only just about the creation, but how, I kept waiting and watching for, how's this going to tie into the original Alien? When's that alien going to pop up, or when's the alienish thing going to pop up? And I mean, we see a lot of, there's a lot of, alien life forms that are reminiscent to, like, the face hugger, and there's, things that kind of look like, the alien eggs, and I kept just waiting to see how things were going to tie into become, really it's more sort of about the origins of the alien creature itself as opposed to the origins of man. That's how it sort of unfolds, and I don't think that's really that much of a spoiler. It's more about the origins of the alien creature as we know it from the Alien films, as opposed to the origins of man. But I thought that was pretty interesting. The acting is all very good in the movie. Michael Fassbender, of course, does a very good job. He plays the cyborg kind of like in the original Alien, and that Lance Henriksen played in Alien 2. Good performances. It's just it feels really kind of uneven. It feels like, we started with this plot, let's throw it away, let's throw some of this in there. Okay, now let's get rid of that. Let's put, how are we going to connect these two things? Let's put this in there that doesn't really make sense, but it'll kind of, it's really, I watched it last night, and I really had a good time watching it. As I said, it wasn't everything that I thought it would be or could be or should be. This morning, thinking back on it, really, it seems like there was a lot of stuff thrown in there that maybe, I don't know, the story just seems uneven and kind of, I don't know. It's not everything that it could be. I think the movie is really about expectation. If you're expecting an alien film, you're going to walk out of the movie not liking it. You're going to walk out of the movie pretty pissed off. I actually kind of thought of Halloween 3 walking out of the theater, because everybody walked into Halloween 3 expecting it to be like Halloween 1 and 2 with Michael Myers everywhere, and of course that wasn't the case. I think if people are walking into Prometheus expecting to see aliens or an alien running around killing people, you're going to be pretty disappointed, because it's not really in there. So really it's about expectations. If you want to go see a really good looking, well acted, fairly interesting, sci-fi thriller, definitely Prometheus is worth your bucks. There's a really cool, pretty intense scene involving some surgery that I thought was really cool. There's some nice goopy special effects. There's some what they call the Martian creatures, the creatures that are supposed to be our ancestors, or they created us or whatever. I thought they looked really cool. It's a good movie. It's not a great movie. I think it has, it had aspirations to be a great movie. It just didn't quite seal the deal. It just didn't quite execute. But I still enjoyed it, and I still think it's worth your time. If you are an Alien fan, if you're an Alien purist, definitely you need to go check it out. Just don't expect it to be an all-out Alien film. It's really about the origins of the alien, and so yeah. Prometheus, I recommend it. It's not everything that it could be, but if I gave it on a scale of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. On a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'd probably give it 3. But yeah, definitely I would go check it out. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Anyway, you guys take it easy, and until next time, peace.